Product Line Manager in Azal Pharma. My presentation today is talk about the management of skin allergic diseases, especially CIU, chronic idiopathic urticaria, with the newer, latest second generations antihistamine, selectively H1 antagonist. Before I start my presentation, I want to share with you the concept of KoKo group. KoKo group is a group of 17 internationally expertise. They are working together with the pharmaceutical company in order to improve patients' quality of life. الجروب باختصار لكونسنسس جروب of newer generations antihistamine طلعوا بكرايتيريا. الكرايتيريا دي in order to improve patients' quality of life and to choose the proper medications for your patients. So, الكرايتيريا إنه الانتيهستامين the newer second generations antihistamine المفروض يكون عنده anti-inflammatory properties as additional effect instead of antihistaminic effect. And also potency, efficacy, or effectiveness. And lack of cardiotoxicity. That is mean does not cause ventricular arrhythmia for your patients. Unlikely to cause drug-drug interactions and lack of CNS effect, less penetration to the BBB, the blood-brain barrier. That is mean less sedations for your patients. Kindly, I am requesting you to take a look with me to this motto or picture. Just for 10 seconds. If we look with me to this motto or pictures, we'll find that there are different environmental conditions that can affect our patients' quality of life. Either different seasons, or dust mites, pollen grain, or any foreign particles that can cause allergy for your patients. And if we look with me to those two patients, they are suffering from allergic diseases. They cannot do any activities during the day because they are suffering from allergic diseases. Especially, for example, CIU, chronic idiopathic urticaria. They cannot do anything. But if we look with me, this is strong man, happy, satisfied, can do their activities during the day without any challenges. But why? Because he is protected from the external environment by the pupil. What pupil did he decide to choose a proper medications in order to improve his quality of life. And I think all of you agree with me that, doctors, you need to improve the quality of life for those two patients to be happy and satisfied like this strong man. Do you agree with me? Thank you so much. Skin allergic diseases, either eczema or angioedema, and especially urticaria, our presentation today. And how to improve patients' quality of life, we need to stop allergy from them. The prevalence of urticaria hives for your patients. If you never experienced hives in your life, consider yourself lucky. About 20% of the United States populations experience hives at some point in their life, and it's stated by Hilarity Allergy Center. Urticaria has a high socio-economic status burden worldwide. And finally, according to the Acta DV, Acta Dermatovenerologica, states that the global prevalence of urticaria in 2017 was 86 million people. And what is the impact on patients' quality of life? Patients have urticaria. It starts from stress and emotional difficulties, including anxiety and depressions. And this is stayed by allergy, asthma, network. Affect the productivity at work, disease and absenteeism from the work, reduce the presenteeism in the work. Hobbies restrictions and affect the social life for your patients. Levocetirizine dihydrochloride is the newer, latest, second generation's antihistamine. Provide for patients superiority in potency, selectivity, efficacy, and faster onset of action than the first generation antihistamine. And this is stated by Canadian Society of Allergy and Clinical Immunology. It states that now the newer generation, second generation's antihistamine should be used as the first line treatment in order to improve patients' quality of life. And due to the older antihistamine does not pass the current safety or efficacy standards. And the newer, latest, second generation antihistamine, like levocetirizine, is more safer than at first generation's antihistamine. Levocetirizine dihydrochloride provide outstanding outcome due to unique pharmacological profile. الstudy دي اتنشرت في International Journal of Molecular Science and states that levo is categorized as non-sedating antihistamine. عملوا classifications الstudy دي either الانتيهستامين هو non-sedating antihistamine or less sedating antihistamine, or sedating antihistamine like adverse generations antihistamine, chlorpheniramine, or ketotifen. But levodopa is categorized as non-sedating antihistamine, and when compared levodopa with the other newer second generations like ibastine, loratadine, cetirizine, levodopa provides negligible penetration to the BBB, less crossing antihistamine to the brain when compared with the other antihistamine like the newer generations antihistamine. So I think all of you agree with me that you need less sedations for your patients by less penetration to the BBB. Levodopa provides for your patients less sedation than the others newer generations antihistamine, because the International Journal of Molecular Science states that below than 10% crossing the BBB. Levocetirizine dihydrochloride provide or proven high selectivity toward the H1 receptor without anti-muscarinic effect. الstudy دي اتنشرت في American Journal of Medicine and supported by Canadian Society of Allergy and Clinical Immunology. الفكرة هنا كانت investigate loratadine, desloratadine, fexofenadine, levocetirizine as selectivity toward an H1 receptor, one unselectivity towards muscarinic receptors. And what is the result? The result is an amazing result. Levocetirizine provides high specificity and affinity towards the H1 receptors as the carboxyl كاربوكسي جروب، لأنه الليفوستريزين الليفوهيز فيه كاربوكسي جروب، الكاربوكسي جروب فيه two benefits for your patients. The first benefit is البرين هو شنو؟ هو لايبوفيليك، والكاربوكسي جروب هي هيدروفيليك، ده قلل لنا penetration to the blood-brain barrier. In addition to, carboxy group provide high selectivity toward the H1 receptor and unselectivity towards muscarinic receptors. And what that means for your patients? That means your patients using a lipohist, there is no side effects like anti-muscarinic like side effects like blurred vision, urinary retention, and dry mouth, and so on and so. Finally, lipohist demonstrate significantly faster onset of action